Hey everybody, it's your captain here. I bet, without having read the damn title of the video, which I'm pretty sure all of you have, is the reason you clicked on it, you know what the hell I am here to talk about. That's right, I am here to give my brief review of Godzilla King of the Monsters. This movie, I have been waiting for this movie for years. And like most Godzilla fans, we have been waiting for this movie our entire lives. Because all of us has sat there and wondered what a big budget version of a classic Godzilla movie would look like. And Legendary and Warner Brothers delivered. This is not a perfect movie. I will definitely agree that it has some flaws. And I'm going to start with the flaws first because I usually like to end on the high notes, on the good things. Excuse me. Because most people, they have a tendency of just remembering the bad. I want to leave you with the good. The bad with this movie are the shallow human characters. And by shallow, I mean like they are not given a whole lot to do or say or depth or anything like that. Like, you know what they're doing, you kind of get why they're doing it, but the like the how they came to the why is not present with a lot of them. There's like, because you have this amazing cast, this really stacked cast of characters like Ken Watanabe and Millie Bobby Brown, Kyle Chandler, O'Shea Jackson, who has been like the most vocal person behind this movie, and I love it. I am here for it. But and I'm wishing I would have wrote down some either character names or actor names. I really got to start writing a script for this shit, but I just get on and talk. But anyways, like, you have everybody here acting their asses off. You know, everybody in this knows what kind of movie they're in. They are aware of it. They know that it is a sci-fi monster action flick, and they act accordingly. A lot of them are just over the top, crazy, good. You want to feel more for them. And that's kind of the problem with having such a huge cast of human characters, is you want to give everybody a little bit of something to do versus, you know, really focusing and honing in on one character and then having everybody upset about all these other characters that got neglected. So there's too many mouths to feed and not enough food to go around kind of situation going on. And I get it. It's fine. Because the human part, it does like do what it needs to do. Like I said, you understand what's going on. You get the why. It's just, it could have had a little bit fluffed up to it. Like, I love Ken Watanabe's character, and Charles Dance. They did not fully take advantage of the great actor that is Charles Dance. And you can tell, like, he knows what kind of movie he's in. He is acting his ass off, but he is not given a whole lot to do. And I'm sorry, but if you're going to get Tywin Lannister in your movie, you need to, like, take full advantage of it. So, and I will say Kyle Chandler's character, he definitely knows what movie he's in, and he brings it 100%. He's probably the most fleshed out character in the movie as far as like his motivations and what he's here to do. Millie Bobby Brown and Vera Farmiga, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They're good. Millie Bobby Brown, I'm not surprised how good she is because of Stranger Things. And can I just say that I am super relieved that she did not end up being a psychic girl connected to the kaiju in some way, a la Miki Sagusa from the Heisei series. I was really worried they were going to do that, playing into her type from Stranger Things, and they didn't. And whew. But the characters, while underserved, are not bad. You kind of you like what you see, I would hope. So let's move on to the main event. The thing most people are going to be here to see, and that is the monster action. And the monster action does not disappoint at all. If you were let down, quote unquote, with how little monster action you got in the 2014 Godzilla, whoo boy, do they turn things around this time. It once it starts going, it just hits the gas and goes, and you're in for a wild ride. King Ghidorah is an amazing villain, perfect. Like, you kind of get the feeling like he's words failing. He's just an all around bad guy, but and he is an actual threat. Rodan. The best way I could describe Rodan is to kind of paraphrase what Andre the Black Nerd on YouTube said. Rodan is the Starscream of the monster universe, or the Monsterverse. And if you are a Transformers fan, you will understand that completely and get a kick out of it. If you don't, you'll have to come back when I do my spoiler review. Just spoiler thoughts. Mothra, oh, you can tell Doherty loves Mothra because she was well served in this movie, and I honestly hope she gets her own movie at some point because I love Mothra. Is easily one of my favorite Toho monsters. Probably second favorite only to Godzilla. So I cannot wait to see more of her if we eventually get some down the line. And of course Godzilla, who in a way kind of has his own little story arc with a kind of like a Rocky situation where I'm not going to get into it. I don't really want to talk about the plot of the movie too much and spoilers and give away anything. But his character development is interesting to say the least. And the fact that he's actually a full fleshed out character in this movie versus just the Jaws device that he was in the 2014 movie, it's definitely an improvement. But the cinematography is beautiful. Every shot looks like you would pause it on your computer and screenshot it and then turn it into your background, as far as anything that includes monsters in it. The score, freaking Bear McCreary, he brings it. Like, totally 100% paying homage to the originals and just making me feel all the feels anytime I hear one of the original scores that were created way back when, and just and the Mothra and the everything. And then the original stuff that he comes up with is beautiful, and I can't wait to get the CD when it comes out so I can listen to this thing on repeat in my car while I'm driving to work. But yeah, and the effects, obviously the effects are great. There's no bad CGI in this movie that I've noticed off of viewing it twice. So, and I saw it on the biggest screens I could. Like, the first time I saw it on IMAX. The second time I saw it on the Regal's RPX, which is essentially their version of IMAX. And yeah, this is a beautifully shot action movie that is, while light on the human plot, it's still enough to get you where you need to go. I'm gonna say if you are a hardcore Godzilla fan, you're probably gonna love this movie. So you've more than likely already made up your mind about how you feel about it. As far as the average viewer goes, it can go either way. You're either gonna think this is great popcorn fun, or you're gonna be confused and you're not gonna like it and probably not go see it again. And you know what? I'm not gonna fault you for that because everybody's tastes are different. You know, there's people out there that love the Transformer movies. What are you gonna do? So, but tell me what you think. Have you seen this yet? Are you going to see it? How many times have you seen it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.